Have you ever wondered how the world's slowest mammal survives in the fast-paced ecosystem of the rainforest? Welcome to our deep dive into the serene life of sloths, these tree-dwelling, leaf-eating marvels of the rainforest. In the next few minutes, you'll learn fascinating facts about sloths and their unique lifestyle. So what is a sloth exactly? Well, let me tell you. Sloths are mammals known for their slowness and for spending most of their lives hanging upside down in the trees of the tropical rainforests. They have a thick, furry coat and a tail with long, curved claws that they use to grip branches. There are two main types of sloths, the two-toed and the three-toed. Despite their names, both types have 3 toes on their hind limbs, but the two-toed sloths have only 2 fingers on their forelimbs. What's fascinating about sloths is their slow movement. They move so slowly, in fact, that algae grow on their fur, which camouflages them in the trees and provides them with extra nutrients. Another unique thing about sloths is that they sleep for about 15 hours a day. All this slow and steady living happens upside down, as sloths eat, sleep, mate, and even give birth in this position. Sloths are truly one of a kind, aren't they? Now, let's explore the incredible home of the sloths, the rainforest. This sprawling, verdant expanse is a bustling hub of life, teeming with diverse flora and fauna. The rainforest is a world of its own, with layers stacked upon layers, each boasting its unique inhabitants and ecosystems. It's here, in this lush, lively environment, where the sloth has found its place. The rainforest is divided into 4 primary layers: the forest floor, the understory, the canopy, and the emergent layer. Each layer has its unique characteristics and inhabitants, but the sloths have claimed the canopy as their domain. This high-up haven provides them with an abundant supply of food and a relatively safe environment away from most predators. The canopy is a bustling supermarket for the sloths, with a smorgasbord of leaves, fruits, and buds available for their consumption. The sloths have adapted to this diet, evolving a slow metabolism that matches their leisurely lifestyle. This allows them to derive the maximum energy from their food while minimizing unnecessary exertion. The rainforest is also a place of intense competition and survival. But the sloths have found a way to thrive amidst this. They've developed a symbiotic relationship with certain types of algae that grow on their fur. This not only provides the sloths with additional nutrition, but also serves as a camouflage, helping them blend into the dense foliage of the canopy. Life in the rainforest isn't always easy, though. The high humidity and frequent rainfall can be challenging to navigate, but again, the sloths have adapted. They have long, curved claws that allow them to cling to the tree branches, even in the slickest of conditions. And their fur is uniquely designed to shed water quickly, preventing them from getting too weighed down. In this dynamic, ever-changing environment, the sloths have found a way to thrive. Their slow and steady approach to life allows them to navigate the challenges of the rainforest with ease. They've adapted to their surroundings in remarkable ways, making the most of what the rainforest has to offer. The rainforest provides the perfect backdrop for the slow and steady life of a sloth. It's in these lush green canopies where the sloths truly feel at home. It's their sanctuary, their playground, their supermarket, and their home sweet home. Ever wondered what a typical day for a sloth looks like? Well, let's dive into the slow-paced world of these fascinating creatures. Imagine a life where you're never in a hurry. That's a day in the life of a sloth. As dawn breaks, the sloth stirs from its slumber, nestled in the crook of a tree. Unlike us, sloths don't need a strong cup of coffee to start their day. In fact, their day starts rather slowly, just like everything else in their life. Their breakfast menu is quite simple and green, consisting of leaves, twigs, and buds from the trees they call home. They don't have a wide array of flavors to choose from, but for a sloth, this is a feast. And they eat it leisurely, not because they're enjoying the taste, but because they physically can't eat any faster. You see, a sloth's metabolism is as slow as its movements. Their stomach is a complex system that can take up to a month to fully digest a single leaf. Yes, you heard it right. A whole month for just one leaf. This slow metabolism is perfectly adapted to their diet, enabling them to survive on fewer calories than most animals. After breakfast, it's time for a nap. Yes, another nap. Sloths sleep for about 15 to 20 hours a day, hanging upside down from the branches. Their low-energy diet doesn't leave them with much vigor for activities, so they conserve their energy by sleeping most of the day and night. When they're not sleeping or eating, sloths spend their time slowly moving from one tree to another or grooming themselves. They might not have much on their daily agenda, but that's just how they like it. Their slow and steady lifestyle allows them to avoid predators and live in harmony with the rainforest. So when you're rushing through your day, remember the sloth. They remind us that life isn't always about speed. Sometimes it's about taking your time, enjoying the simple things, and just hanging around. It's a slow life, but for a sloth, it's just perfect. How does the world's slowest mammal survive in the wild, you might ask? Well, the sloth has some surprising survival tricks up its furry sleeves. Living life in the slow lane, sloths have become masters of disguise. Their coarse, unkempt fur is the perfect camouflage, blending seamlessly with the mossy and leafy environment of the rainforest. But it's not just about blending in. Their fur also serves as a mini ecosystem, home to a variety of insects and even a special type of algae that turns their fur green, further enhancing their camouflage. This symbiotic relationship not only helps sloths to hide from predators, but also provides a snack on the go. Speaking of predators, sloths have a few to worry about. Eagles, jaguars, and snakes are some of their most common threats. But don't be fooled by their laid-back demeanor. When threatened, sloths can defend themselves by using their long, sharp claws, and their slow, deliberate movements can actually be an advantage, allowing them to go unnoticed by predators who are tuned to detect quick movements. And if you thought sloths were slow on land, you'd be amazed to know that they are excellent swimmers. They can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, which is longer than a dolphin. This swimming prowess allows them to navigate the watery landscapes of the rainforest, escaping predators and finding new feeding grounds. But perhaps the most impressive survival tactic of the sloth is its incredibly slow metabolism. They have the lowest metabolic rates of any mammal, which means they need less food to survive. This allows them to spend most of their time hanging out in the safety of the treetops, munching on leaves and sleeping their days away. So, while they may not be the fastest or the strongest, sloths have developed a unique set of survival tactics that work perfectly for their slow-paced lifestyle. Slow and steady, sloths have their unique ways to survive in the wild. But the slow life of sloths is under threat. Do you know why? Our leisurely friends, the sloths, are facing some daunting challenges in the wild. Their tranquil existence in the lush rainforests of Central and South America is under threat due to a multitude of factors. The most prominent among these is deforestation. Forests, the natural home of sloths, are being cleared at an alarming rate for various human activities such as agriculture, logging, and urbanization. This relentless chopping down of trees is leaving the sloths homeless and vulnerable, with nowhere to go and no means to escape from predators. Another significant threat to sloths is climate change. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become less predictable, the delicate balance of the rainforest ecosystem is disturbed. This can lead to changes in the availability of the leaves, fruits, and insects that sloths depend on for food. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are many dedicated individuals and organizations out there working tirelessly to protect sloths and their habitat. They are involved in a range of conservation efforts, from reforestation projects to rescue and rehabilitation programs for injured or orphaned sloths. One such initiative is the establishment of sloth sanctuaries. These are safe havens where sloths can live in peace, away from the threats they face in the wild. These sanctuaries also play a crucial role in educating people about sloths and the importance of conserving their habitat. Additionally, scientists are conducting research to better understand the needs of sloths and how they adapt to changes in their environment. This information is vital in developing effective strategies to mitigate the impacts of deforestation and climate change. Public awareness and support are key to the success of these conservation efforts. By learning about sloths and the challenges they face, we can all contribute to their protection. Whether it's by supporting conservation organizations, advocating for sustainable practices, or simply spreading the word, every little bit helps. Together, we can help ensure that sloths continue to live their slow and steady life in the rainforest. So there you have it, the fascinating life of sloths. We've journeyed together through the rainforest, getting to know these endearing creatures. We've discovered their unique home high in the trees and delved into a day in their slow-paced life. We've explored how their deliberate movements and camouflage are not just about being slow, but key survival tactics. And we've seen the significant role they play in rainforest conservation. It's been an extraordinary journey, hasn't it? A testament to the wonders of nature and the diverse life it sustains. Next time you think of a sloth, remember, it's not just slow. It's a survival champion in the fast-paced world of the rainforest.